Hi, I greet you specially, and I'm happy to be back to your face today. And I am very, very happy with all the reviews, the comments, the personal feedbacks I've received from you on the series we've actually had so far. And I also want to sincerely appreciate every single one of you out there who has been liking, following, sharing, recommending. This means so much to me. I'm very grateful, and I'm also happy with the fact that we're all supporting a better world. Thank you so much. Now, today we are back with Marriage Series 3, Things to Consider Before You Take the Giant Step of Yes, I Do. Now, not to waste much of your time, I've already talked to you earlier on Series 1 and 2, and I'm sure it has already gone down well with you, and now I want to talk to you about something. It's okay for your your personal person, to actually treat you kindly or good. But remember, one of the major requirements of a marital partner is to stick and know how this person treats others, not just you. People can be very loving when it comes to their partners, but when it comes to other people, they are not. Please look out for that. It's not enough to just love you. This person should be accommodating to your siblings, your parents, his siblings, and other relatives, and even friends and other people out there. Please watch out. I also want to remind you that it's important to have certain agreements. In civilized settings, there's something called prenuptial agreements. Mostly this happens to couples that already have existing children from either an earlier marriage or something. And then this agreement is actually put in place to have a clear divide on who takes and does what with certain investments that has already been acquired by the existing family. Before you launch into marriage, either to someone who has already been married before and divorced to his wife, or you actually go into marriage with someone who has already lost the wife or husband, please look out for this kind of little things. Perhaps this will be very important to you. You can also go and read more about prenuptial agreements. You will see that is important. Most of the time, they are written contractual. So please take advantage of it. Read more and have an understanding. I also want to talk to you about something very important: future plans. It's okay to talk about love. I love you and I want to marry. Have you ever taken time to ask yourself, where do you see yourself in future years? Let's say 5-10 years. Most of us, when we go for interviews, we get to hear these questions. Where do you hope to be in the next 5 years? Or how do you see yourself in the next 5 years? This is not just for job requirements. For marriage, it's also very important. Some people actually have the plans of even relocating to certain locations, whether within a country or even outside a country. If you don't talk about these things, there's a possibility that you won't go down well with the plans you both will have in future. So it's important to have a discussion about your future plans from the side of the lady and from the side of the man. Talk about the things you hope to achieve together. My faith tells me that 1 shall chase 1,000 and 2 shall chase 10,000. We can be able to chase 10,000 together only when we sit to talk about our future plans. So talk about it, be it spiritually, physically, family-wise, and all other aspects of life, career, and so on and on and on. The last but not the least on this series is also to talk to you about the need to have your premarital counseling. It's okay to be in love and you just want to actually hurry and tie the knots and do everything. Premarital counselings are very important. These classes are handled by people that have already been advanced. Now remember, like I said in the earlier series, that marriage does not have a very big manual. That notwithstanding, remember to always learn from other people's failures and successes. And this is one of those things that premarital classes does to you. It's important to get to hear from people who have been there before, so that you can be able to have a better way to remodel your marriage before you enter. I hope you've learned something today in this series, And I also hope that you're blessed with this series. Thank you so much for supporting. And I also wish to remind you to continue to support me while I ensure that I air your views and also make you know that this world is better when we keep sharing positive vibes like this. Thank you so very much for listening and remain blessed. See you in another series that is coming shortly.